Today, the British bashing corporation, otherwise known as the BBC, would like us all to believe that the Labour Party and Keir Starmer have had a Damascene conversion. Gone are the far-left policy positions propagated by take-the-knee Starmer for the past 3 years, including those meant to appease the hard left of his party before being elected as leader. Gone are the extreme positions he backed when the morality-free politician was lobbying for the king of anti-Semitism, Jeremy Corbyn, to become the UK's Prime Minister. Oh, and he'd like us to forget that he led the charge to overturn the biggest democratic vote in British history by holding a second referendum to try and reverse Brexit, something I promised then I would never forget. And I haven't. Luckily, I've got the receipts that show Starmer is anything but some sort of Tony Blair-style centrist politician.
We are the party of the centre ground. I'm 100% behind Jeremy Corbyn.
You are now.
I am working with Jeremy Corbyn to try to win the next general election. Conference, the policy of my Labour government will always be to make Brexit work.
Our options must include campaigning for a public vote, and nobody is ruling out Remain as an option.
To make our party fit to serve our country. That's why we had to rip out anti-Semitism by its roots.
You're loyal to Jeremy Corbyn, and you've spoken in his defence just now. But Louise Ellman says that he is a danger not just to the Labour Party, but to the entire British Jewish community.
I don't accept that. I don't accept that. Once again, the political wing of the British people.
Someone can have a penis.
Nick, I'm not... I don't think we can conduct this debate with, you know...
Sorry, have I offended you in some way?
No, it's just... I just...
Anything but centrist. And even today, Starmer's rhetoric failed to match his claim to be a party of the, quote, centre ground. Mark my word, his pledge for net zero carbon by 2030 to be implemented in his first 100 days in office will bankrupt this country and force us into varying forms of climate lockdown. Notably, the biggest share of the speech came with a pledge to, in 2022, he's saying this, launch a nationalised energy company.
And because it is right for jobs, because it is right for growth, because it is right for energy independence from tyrants like Putin, then yes, conference, great British energy will be publicly owned.
As the Daily Telegraph's Christopher Hope rightly pointed out, a great British energy company is something which Jeremy Corbyn would be proud. Where is Sir Keir Starmer's offer to Middle Britain? Well, Starmer hopes we're all stupid enough to forget that Labour remains a party of the hard left, a party of the big state, a party of high taxes, a party that hates business and the rich, a party obsessed with craven identity politics, a party that doesn't tell the truth about its real aims, a party that believes black people must speak a certain way even if they're chancellor, a party that in power will install proportional representation and give the vote to 16-year-olds in a bid to keep the Conservatives out of office forevermore. Starmer has the political establishment and the MSM fooled because they are desperate to run the Tories out of power. And they're fooled by his straight appearance and wooden dad jokes like this.
After all the changes we've made, all the hard work that we've put in, finally we're seeing the results. Yes, conference, we can say it at last. Arsenal are top of the league. And we can achieve great things. Yesterday, we even managed to get a Liverpool crowd cheering Gary Neville.
Andy Burnham isn't fooled, and I'm not fooled either. Labour is anything but the centre ground, and a government led by Starmer would run the UK into the ground.